Porvoo is a city and a municipality situated on the southern coast of Finland, approximately 50 kilometres east of Helsinki. Porvoo is one of the 6 medieval towns in Finland, first mentioned as a city in texts from 14th century. Porvoo is the seat of the Swedish-speaking Diocese of Borgå of the Evangelical Lutheran Church of Finland. History: Porvoo was first mentioned in documents in the early 14th century, and Porvoo was given city rights around 1380, even though according to some sources the city was founded in 1346. The old city of Porvoo was formally disestablished and the new city of Porvoo founded in 1997 when the city of Porvoo and the rural municipality of Porvoo were consolidated. When Sweden lost the city of Viborg to Russia in 1721, the episcopal seat was moved to Porvoo. At this time, Porvoo was the second largest city in Finland. After the conquest of Finland by Russian armies in 1808, Sweden had to cede Finland to Russia in 1809. The Diet of Porvoo in 1809 was a landmark in the history of Finland. The Tsar Alexander I confirmed the new Finnish constitution, and made Finland an autonomous Grand Duchy. The Porvoo Common Statement is a report issued at the conclusion of theological conversations by official representatives of 4 Anglican churches and 8 Nordic and Baltic Lutheran churches in 1989–1992. It established the Porvoo Communion, so named after the Porvoo Cathedral where the Eucharist was celebrated on the final Sunday of the conversations leading to the statement. Name: the town received its name from a Swedish earth fortress near the river Porvoonjoki which flows through the town. The name Porvoo is the Finnicized version of the Swedish name and its parts of Borg meaning castle, and a yen river. Politics: results of the Finnish parliamentary election, 2011 in Porvoo, Swedish People's Party 25.2%, Social Democratic Party 19.2%, National Coalition Party 18.0%. True Finns 16.5%, Green League 7.7%, Centre Party 5.3%, Left Alliance 4.7%, Christian Democrats 2.2%. Urban development: the town is famed for its old town, a dense medieval street pattern with predominantly wooden houses. The old town came close to being demolished in the 19th century by a new urban plan for the city. The plan was cancelled due to a popular resistance headed by Count Louis Spa. The central point of the old town is the medieval, stone and brick Porvoo Cathedral which gave its name to the Porvoo Communion, an inter-church agreement between a number of Anglican and Lutheran denominations. The cathedral was damaged by fire on May 29, 2006, the roof was totally destroyed but the interior is largely intact. A drunken youth had played with fire at the church, unaware of recent tile work and nearby tar containers, accidentally causing a large fire. He was later sentenced to a short prison term and restitutions of €4.3 million. The red-colored wooden storage buildings on the riverside are a proposed UNESCO World Heritage Site. By the early 19th century, authorities already understood the value of the old town. With the need for growth, a plan was envisioned for a new town built adjacent to the old town, following a grid plan but with houses also built of wood. By the end of the 20th century there was pressure to develop the essentially untouched western side of the river. There was concern that growth would necessitate the construction of a second bridge across the river into the town, thus putting further strain on the wooden town. An architectural competition was held in 1990, the winning entry of which proposed building the second bridge. Plans for the western side of the river have progressed under the direction of architect Tuomas Siirtinen, and both a vehicle bridge and a pedestrian bridge have been built. The design for new housing is based on a typology derived from the old storehouses on the opposite side of the river. Yet another new development entails the construction of a large business park called King's Gate, which is under construction. Porvoo railway station does not have regular train service, but special excursion trains from Crave operate on summer weekends. Sommenkilä Sommenkilä, or Finby in Swedish, is a village north of the centre of Porvoo and beside the Porvoo River. Sommenkilä has an old school founded by Johannes Linankoski in 1898. The village of Sommenkilä also has 2 burial places from the Bronze Age. Kirkku, Kirkku, or Kirko in Swedish, is a village north of the centre of Porvoo and beside the Porvoo River. Kirke has an old school which is over 100 years old and still active. From the village of Kirke, archaeologists and townspeople found a stone axe from the Bronze Age. Sports: the local team Porvoona Kills, or just a Kills, plays in the highest bandy division and has become Finnish champions twice. Sami Hyppiä, a former football player for Liverpool FC and the Finnish national team, is the main sports pride of Porvoo. Notable people: Christer Kilman, writer; Adolf Lindfors, Finnish wrestler and Olympic champion in Greco-Roman wrestling; Rimu Aaltonen, musician; Torvald Appelroth, Olympic fencer; Alberti Delfelt, painter; Hanna Ek, Miss Finland 2005; Sami Hyppiä, former captain of the Finland national football team; Johan Ludvig Rundberg, national poet; Solveig von Schultz, writer; Seppo Tellenius, writer and historian; Vilvolgren, sculptor; Vladimir Kirilovich, Grand Duke of Russia, Roman of Dynast; Osmo Antero Woio, professor, politician, author of Woio's Laws of Communication; Margaretha Zetterberg, pioneering textile and handcrafts worker; Lauri Cyanide Happinen, former League of Legends world champion and professional player, now a streamer; Carl Johan Adlercreutz, was a Swedish general and statesman. International relations Twin towns Sister cities Porvoo is twinned with the following cities. References. External links: City Porvoo official website, Porvoo travel guide from Wiki Voyage, Kingsgate Business Park, Porvoo Museum Railway train service to from Helsinki on summer Saturdays.